Are you constantly trying to figure out what just happened in your relationship? I mean, really trying to figure it out. 1 minute, everything felt close. They were warm, attentive, texting all the time, maybe even talking about the future. And then suddenly, something changed. Not necessarily a big fight, not a dramatic breakup, just distance. They start replying slower, they seem colder. You start feeling like you're chasing something that used to come naturally. And now your brain is spinning. You're asking questions like, did I do something wrong? Did I overwhelm them? Did they ever actually care about me? Why did they pull away when things were getting closer? Look, if those questions sound familiar, there's a good chance you might have been dealing with someone who has avoidant attachment patterns. And honestly, a lot of people don't understand this dynamic until they're already deep in it. Because in the beginning, avoidant people don't look avoidant. In the beginning, they often look amazing. They can be charming, attentive, even intense. Sometimes the connection feels incredibly strong at first. And you're thinking, wow, this is different. Think about this for a second. At the start of the relationship, they might text constantly, they're interested, they're curious, they want to know everything about you, and your brain relaxes. You think you're building something real, but here's where things start to get confusing. As the emotional closeness grows, something shifts. The person who is so engaged suddenly becomes harder to reach. Plans become vague. Conversations feel surface level. And if you bring it up, you might hear things like, you're overthinking, you're putting pressure on me, I just need space. Now your brain is trying to solve a puzzle. Because the person you met in the beginning and the person you're seeing now feel like two different people. And this is where the emotional loop starts. You start analyzing everything, every message, every delay, every change in tone. You start wondering, did they lose interest? Are they seeing someone else? Why does it feel like I'm the only one trying? Let me pause for a second. If this sounds familiar to you, you're not alone. This pattern shows up in a lot of relationships. If this video is helping you understand something you've been experiencing, go ahead and like it, follow the channel, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need to hear it. Because a lot of people are quietly trying to make sense of this exact dynamic. Now, here's the important thing to understand about avoidant patterns. Avoidant people usually aren't trying to hurt you. That's the part people misunderstand. Most of the time, they actually do enjoy connection. They like closeness up to a point. But when things start becoming emotionally serious, when expectations increase, when the relationship begins to feel like something that requires vulnerability or commitment, their system reacts. And the reaction is distance. Not necessarily because they stopped caring, but because closeness starts triggering discomfort. So what does that look like in real life? They might pull back right after a moment of intimacy. They might disappear after a really good weekend together. They might say things that sound affectionate but avoid deeper conversations about the relationship. And the person on the other side of the dynamic, you, ends up feeling confused because the signals are mixed. Warm one moment, cold the next. And that's when the emotional trap happens. Your brain starts trying harder. You explain more. You try to reassure them. You try to be patient. You try to show them you're safe. But the more emotional intensity increases, the more distance they sometimes create. Now here's something important. Not every person who pulls away is avoidant. Sometimes people simply lose interest. Sometimes circumstances change. But when the pattern looks like this, strong connection in the beginning, distance when closeness increases, inconsistent communication, and a feeling that you're constantly trying to figure out where you stand, there's a good chance avoidant attachment is part of the picture. And the hardest part of that experience is the uncertainty, because your brain keeps asking the same questions. Do they miss me? Will they come back? Did they ever really care? And those questions can keep people emotionally stuck for a long time. Understanding the pattern doesn't fix everything immediately, but it does give you something very important: clarity. It helps you stop blaming yourself for dynamics that were never fully under your control. And once you understand what was happening, you can start deciding what kind of relationship actually works for you moving forward. And if you're trying to understand your own situation, if you're stuck in that cycle of analyzing messages, distance, and mixed signals, you can book a one-on-one session with me through the link in my bio, or contact me through pop call, chat, voice, or video. We'll talk about what's actually happening in your specific situation. No lectures, just clarity. All right, talk soon.